Thank you for clicking on the video. Welcome back to the channel. This is a review for Kandi and the Gang. Season 1, episode 6, Too Many Tuckers in the Kitchen. Okay, some social media folk done came in there trying to be cute and funny. It's just not landing with me. Mama Joyce found it funny. Next. Anyway, Torin comes in there wearing Drika's shades, so she got to plug her business right quick. I know that's right. They go chat. She leaves her station like she always does. Ain't nobody there at the hostess stand. I guess you just gonna seat yourself when you come up in there. But anyway, they go to the car. She tells him about her conversation with Kandi and Todd, and once again, she lies. Like, she's just gonna retell this story however she feels like it. And it's like, girl, you did not say that. You did not say none of that. So why do you keep doing this? We know what you said. She's still on this hunt, trying to figure out who told Kandi and Todd that she said that they didn't care about the restaurant. Torin is looking at her like, what? She got a whole suspect list and she runs it down. He tells her questioning everybody is not the smart thing to do. Like, that's just messy and it's going to add more fuel to the fire. Like, I don't think that you should do that. But she don't want to hear it. She's like, listen, that's going to make me have a good day at work. I'm going to have some fun. Why not have some fun? Anyway, Patrick, he brings Kandi to the bachelor pad and they look around and, he gives her a tour. Patrick is named after her brother and he looks just like him. He's just brown skin. Her brother was a little bit lighter than him, but he does look like him, look like his namesake. And she says that he is like reincarnated because he acts just like him as well. The playboy, very charismatic, you know what Patrick gives. That's the same thing her brother Patrick was given. Melvin was also there. We know Melvin is like a son to her. They both are, but Melvin used to live with her and all of that. So they all have a close relationship. She like mama and big cousin. They continue the tour. She's noticing all of this safari influence. She done got him doing a sound bowl, little area, and it's Safari's idea. This is Safari's idea. Safari said this. Safari said that. It's like, girl, Safari better be laying it down because he can't do nothing without Safari's approval or none of that. But anyway, she asked about a housewarming party. And of course, Safari said no. All right, do you make any of your own decisions? Like, what is this? What is this? Melvin says, F what Safari say, I want a housewarming party, and so we having a housewarming party. Kandi has given him a whole speech on not losing himself in this relationship because that's exactly what's happening. All right, Kandi, Todd, Don Juan, they meet. He has his poster board presentation ready. They're about to talk business, but before they can talk business, he got to show them something else. He done been on the Ring app footage again. And this time, he pulls it out. Philip comes in as well, trying to shade the poster board. Philip talking about I see we got a little art project, arts and crafts. Anyway, he shows them the footage of Brandon and Dominique kissing up and rubbing up and filling up in the office. And so here we are with that. That's a conflict of interest. We're going to have to talk to him about that because that's not going to happen. Then we talk about Brian. Don Juan was pulled to the side by Pebbles, whoever Pebbles is. But Pebbles was concerned about Brian and him drinking again. They had the pop-up shop and he came there with a book bag and a case full of wine. And so, his little dispenser thing, like he got his whole little liquor set up. And she's seen that before. And so she's just worried about him. And so Don Juan says they're going to have to talk to him as well. Philip, in talking about Brandon, he feels like, of course, it's a conflict of interest. And Todd feels like we don't have to fire anybody. We got a few locations, but they cannot work in the same restaurant. So that's that. They do have to have a discussion about that. The OLGs, they show up to the meeting. Todd wants their opinion on a few items that they could potentially sell. He has the lemonade. They could bottle the barbecue sauce, the seasoning. Mama Joyce is here for the seasoning. She says that should sell. And I think it would as well. But they got pies. They trying to do it all. And I'm here for it. Y'all better run with it. Run with it as long as you can. Todd, he changes the subject and he says that he's gonna join the kitchen. He says, I'm gonna get me some non-slip shoes and I'm gonna get on in that kitchen. But I ain't doing it unless y'all do it with me. And so they all agree. That on that day, Bertha, she the manager. She the kitchen manager on that day. Don Juan, he meets with Brian to talk about his sobriety. Don, confronts him with what he knows. And, are you drinking? And Brian says, I have a little wine here and there. What about hard liquor? I might have had a little tequila last week. But, listen, I was drinking a gallon of vodka a day. An 8-ball a day. A few bars of Adderall a day. So, he's come a long way. Is he completely sober? No, but we can definitely appreciate the small steps that he's made, in being sober. And who said he wanted to be sober? He just said he wanted to slow down. He say the AA, the NAs don't work for him. That 12-step shit, let me not call it that, but that 12-step program is not going to work for him. It's just not. So he doing it his way. And this is, he feels like, he's okay. Don Juan's whole thing is just don't let it get too out of hand. I'm making sure I say something now ahead of time before you kind of snowball. And so they leave it at that. He just wants him to be the best version of himself. He told him that his sister committed suicide as well 3 months ago. He said she just laid down in the bed and shot herself in the head. I'm just like... And I think he said she had children. It's just, my goodness. Anyway, Patrick and Safari. She got some plants. She got some stuff for the house. Blah, blah, blah. Her decorating skills is trash. Trash. Throw it away. Anyway, he tells her that he's going to have that house warming, and she says she's going to go along with it. And all of a sudden, she's going to go along with it. But, of course, Chandrika is not invited. Chandrika is still around here trying to check off her suspect list. She over there asking Rashard. Rashard say he don't know what's going on. Girl, it was you. Rashard goes directly to Don Juan and tells him that, what she's doing. And he says that he'll handle it. He pulls her aside immediately. They go outside to talk. And he squashes it by playing the entire video for her. And she's like, oh, shit, I'm the snitch. Yeah, girl. You just talk so much. That's a shame. But anyway, he tells her, you're going to have to start owning up to some stuff, like you cut the mess, basically. Cut your shit. She go, if they go back into work. Because she tried to name Melvin and everything. Like, I said it, but it's like I was just saying what I had heard Melvin say. No. You said what you said on that day. Regardless of, if you've heard it before from somebody else, you were caught saying it. So don't try to drag Melvin into this. Don't do that. Anyway, like I said, he tells her he's having the housewarming, but Chandrika will not be invited. Did I go backwards? I think I went backwards. Anyway. Okay, Don, no. Okay, the OLGs show up to work. Everybody comes to work in the kitchen. They were talking. One of the producers kind of like put his hand like right here on Aunt Bertha, and she turned around like, boy, you like the guy slap. You putting your hands on me now. If you young and got plenty money, and you can put your hands wherever you want to put your hands. If you young with plenty money, okay, I hear that, Aunt Bertha. Anyway, we work in the kitchen. It's hilarious. It's hilarious. Todd, they get backed up and food is cold and all of that. So now he sees it ain't easy back there, Kandi says she's always known and she's always had respect for the kitchen. It's Todd that now has a newfound respect for them because it is hard. Bertha talking about she the manager. She writing folks up today. Ooh, that was so funny. In the end, Aunt Bertha said she had to go get her a cigarette. She ain't got time. Anyway, Kandi, she takes Mama Joyce to Safari Sculpt and Spa. She gonna get her a little procedure done. She want Mama Joyce get a little suction on the butt, but she's really there to get to know Safari. just to see what's so special about Miss Safari. They start talking or whatever, and she tells her, you know, about this housewarming. So I heard about it, but I heard you didn't want it to go down. Safari tries to backpedal and pussy pop like she ain't been a whole problem this whole time. You know, she's surprised. What? They think, what? I never said that he couldn't have a party. Girl, yes you did. And you definitely make it seem like, or at least he makes it seem like, you make the decisions, you know, for the both of you. Across the board. She's wearing the pants. But she gonna play coy. Not me. Not me. I mean, I don't have a problem with anybody. I just wouldn't want people that don't like me to come to the house. And Candy's like, who don't like you? Chandrika. And I don't think Chandrika got a problem with you, girl. I think it's you that got a problem with Chandrika, because you know it was deeper than what we saying. Than what Patrick is saying. Patrick is the one making light of it. But I think she knows. Chandrika was a little bit more important to him than he's letting on. But anyway, she's fine with the housewarming party. Philip and Don Juan, they basically show Brandon the footage of him and Dominique hugged up, kissing up, and rubbing up. And Don asks, you know, like, are y'all in a full relationship? Like, what's going on with that? He just says, we date. You know, we've gone out outside of work. Y'all doing more than that. That's your whole girlfriend now, so don't try to play us. Anyway, you know, so what do you think the next steps are? What do you think we should do? Brandon says he's not opposed to her leaving, and they looking like, now she ain't going nowhere. We're not gonna disrupt what she got going on at all. It's you that would need to leave, you know, and they're leaving that decision up to him. Philip expresses how he feels, but it is going to ultimately be Brandon's decision what happens here. But it could make or break him. So he better choose wisely. Because the right thing to do would be for Brandon to go work at one of the other restaurants. There's an opening right up, opening up at Blaze. So he might need to go on over there. The staff. Oh, no, not the staff. Brandon. My bad. Brandon popped up at Dominique's rehearsal. And she ain't like that. She like, that's bad etiquette. Don't be popping up at my job. I'm working. What do you want? Why are you here? And he tells her about the footage, And he basically tries to talk her into leaving. Like that was the consensus amongst the manager group. And that ain't what they said at all. He trying to play her. Like, on some, well, they said that you might have to go to another store. She like, oh, really? They said that? I'm not going to Blaze. That's too far. And then it's on some, well, maybe, like if you were to leave, it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You got other stuff going on. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're manipulating her. Don't do that. Trying to manipulate the situation so that it works out for him. No, you leave. He knows that's what he should do, but he's not even bringing that to the table at all. And so the solution is for them to just pretend they ain't dating while they at work. Keep it cute while on the clock. Just like, Brandon, you gonna get fired. Philip gonna be pulling you to the side and firing you in a minute. Because he can fire you. Anyway, that's where they end. This episode was kind of filler, It was very filler. Nothing really going on. I enjoyed everybody working in the kitchen. I always enjoy when Aunt Bertha, Mama Joyce, and Aunt Nora are on the scene. I need more of them. And less of Brandon and Dominique. I don't care nothing about that. Anyway, be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. It's Call Me Busby, and I'll chat with you. Be sure to rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel. This Call Me Busby, and I'm going to chat with you later. Peace and light.